One job will turn into two, two turns into a career.
I want you to start being honest. When you're gone for days, for weeks, where you be at?
You gonna pick your family or the lifestyle?
Got in bed with some real serious people.
You get that exit plan started right now.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Abby reporting to you live from the Oldhead movie premiere at AMC in Philadelphia. Tell me about your role.
Well, I play Bumpy, your old head. I'm somebody that grew up in the neighborhood, been through a lot of ills, a lot of struggles, a lot of different traumas from what the environment, you know, it didn't catch. So thankfully I was able to get a little older, didn't lose my mind, didn't go to jail, and now I'm around to mentoring my godson, which is LA, and any other youth that's I'm a part of in the community.
So how do you feel like the story of LA and Bumpy, how do you feel like young boys can translate that into real life, like finding guidance or looking up to their old heads and doing the right thing? Patience.
Having patience with your old head and having patience with the young boy, as we say. Nobody's never right in that situation. It's challenging because you got to take into account that from where the time we grew up in, an old head was 10 years older. So the music, the fashion, the lingo, it all was different. So you got to have patience to have the young person, the older person connect. Kind of like a cross branding if we're talking about like fashion and different things like that we're seeing now in this time.
I'm with the one and only Hollywood him, man.
What's up, world?
Talk a little bit about your role. I know you're the father figure. Don't tell us too much, but how do you feel like fathers are important today in the city of Philadelphia in such a gun violence-induced climate? Like,
we actually need our fathers bad. You know what I'm saying? Because we definitely need that sense of direction. Work hard. I mean, stay ready. You ain't got to get ready. Let's go.
This guy right here, he making moves on the big screen now.
Nah, POC, what's up?
That's good. He told us earlier this year that it was coming out. He said, wait on it. The day is the day, man. How does it feel?
Feels amazing. All the hard work, you know, I love the journey, I love the grind, love putting in the effort, putting in the work. So to see it all pay off, that's what we do it for. So I'm hype about the day, yeah.
Oh, man. Young with options. You know what I'm saying? You've been saying that for a long time. You've been repping that. And now you out here, you know, changing the narrative when it comes down to the Oldhead movie. Just the epitome of what it means to be a young guy in the city of Philadelphia. Why do you feel like young people are going to take a positive message from this movie?
I think it's great. Like just the Oldhead in general is just, you know, a Philly term for a mentor, somebody that's trying to guide you, whether it's good or bad. Your old head is your old head. Hopefully our old heads are being true mentors and being good. And there's a lot of little gems, a lot of messages in here that you can take away. So hopefully a lot of people are looking at this like, yo, this is the right thing to do, this is the wrong thing to do. And, you know, just learning from the messages that are inside the movie.
No, you've been given options for a very long time, definitely been given opportunities. And I got to ask you, you know, when it comes down to being on screen, making music, doing what you're doing with the web series, how was it jumping from the web series to the big screen now, you know, an entire picture?
Yeah, it's dope. It's just part of just the grind, like just showing our efforts, our hard work, like building it up to people respecting us and people wanting to offer assistance and giving us financial backing to film a movie, you know what I mean? Like, that's not easy to get that budget up, you know what I mean? So shout out to Tony, shout out to Josh and all the other producers, shout out to the executive producers, Apex, Brandon Pinckney, everyone that was involved, the Raffertys. So, you know, it's just awesome and just amazing that our hard work is finally paying off, you know. And, you know, we're happy to be here.
And that's just some of the names, man. It's a lot of Philadelphia faces, a lot of names in this movie. All night you've been hearing Tony. So we talk about this 15-day process. You know, was that something that you had intent to do, or is it just something that just flowed organically?
You got to shoot 15 days straight in this 12, 14 hours a day, which was pretty long, but, you know, I'm a type of guy that like to do my work early, meaning that if I got my shot list, my storyboards all together, and I already location scouted for each scene, I go into each scene, each shoot day knowing what shots I want to get and how much time I have if I want to get artsy and get more other creative shots to pay the crew, the cast, and, you know, it's expensive, man. You know, this was a $100,000 plus budget film, which is still kind of low budget, but it's still relatively $100,000 a lot of money.
Yeah. So when it comes down down to Philadelphia, you definitely make sure you have the culture, you have the faces, you have the names in there.
Everything we do want to be authentic and things that's real, that has a message that people can learn from it.
No doubt. And I gotta ask you, why Apex? You could have chose Tubi. You could have chose anything.
Our core values align with each other. They're a new streaming company, and this is relatively our first feature film. And they were an amazing partner all the way throughout the process of with getting the things that we needed to have a successful film. It was a great partner all the way through, and we look forward. Mike J Films are doing continued work with them.
No doubt. And my last question I want to ask you, because I know you got to get out of here again, man, all night. Tony is definitely the guy of the hour, yo. Congratulations.
Thank
for
you
real.
so much.
When it comes down to making sure that the younger generation get the message, because you had a very intentful message in this project. So how can we make sure they're going to get this message, and why did you make sure that you put that message in this project?
I think first of all, as people and human beings, we have to have open ears. Nobody knows it all, right? So it's saying that you got to be humble enough and confident in yourself as an individual to seek out advice. Like, even though I directed my first feature film, I don't know everything. I still reach out to my old heads or people in my life that I value for advice and direction at times. So, and it's about building community, man. Build your community and stay loyal to your community and hold them accountable, which they should do the same to you.
No doubt. And man, I just want to say congratulations first and foremost. Everyone we talked to tonight had nothing but amazing things to say about you, the project, and just how you move in general, as far as making sure that everyone came together and it felt like a collaboration project.
The two roles came up from us writing it, me, Tony, Josh. I play a character named Fred, which owns the cleaning business, which is supposed to be his best friend. Then I play another character that he don't even know about. So I'm the guy that got all the things going on in the neighborhood. I play Jesus.
Okay, Jesus, so what you doing in real life? Talk a little bit about what you do. Did you say you want to talk about that?
Yeah, so I own a film company called Bujade Films. I actually shot this movie. So I'm the DP on this. I shot this with my man Hameen. Tony came to me, that's my cousin, and we started off, well, first of all, me and him started off directing the web series. And as time, when we started this?
2014, May.
2014. So I was just acting and directing with him. And as you can see, it's 2023. I went to film school, I learned how to work the cameras, and then now we're here and I shot this.
So when it comes to the web series, I saw a little bit about that. I think there was 3 seasons. Does this movie take off right after the 3rd season? Like, what's transpires after that?
It's sort of a continuation, and because we never, out of all 3 seasons, we never said or told who killed his dad. So it was a continuation.
So it's like a journey of him trying to figure out. Could you tell the viewers a little bit about what he may achieve at the end? LA, does he ever get the closure that he needs, or what does he learn in the end?
Yeah, he get the closure. I don't want to tell the movie, but he
So all this means, all right, get the closure.
It's funny because the character Bump, me and Tony was sitting in the living room one day. Who gonna play this character? Bump, that's him in real life. That's how he used to be in school.
Oh, wow. So you modeled the character after that?
I'm seriously, that's him. We used to be in the lunchroom. He wanted to argue all day with everybody.
So drawn from real life experience?
Seriously, that's him. He was the debating king.
What is it like to see everybody come together and stick together like this and create such a beautiful black piece of art? Like, y'all all held it down, y'all did it together. Like, what's that like?
It's pretty good seeing something like that come from, where we come from. Mm-hmm. So just to start, a movie, production, anything in that matter, it just, it's pretty okay, to see something like that. You don't see that coming from, just the hood.
Looking at 30 plus years of friendship.
Yeah, definitely.
30 plus years, and no bad blood, no ill intentions, just really love. I call it magic. I don't call it even mud. It's just as magic because we having the chance to connect with the youth. Like, we come from a time, I'm gonna say we were spoiled with old heads. We actually come from that time where we had not too many, but we had a lot of old heads, a lot of guidance. So we had a lot of ways to figure out, all right, what is the best way. The only thing the old heads really put us on was financially how to do with our money.
Yeah, but they didn't know how.
They didn't know. So it's cool, we take that. So now our job is to show the younger generation financially what to do with their money, what to do with their credit, and what to do with their decisions. Watch Apex and watch season 1, 2, and 3 on YouTube. It's all free on us. Everything's free.
Apex.com. You can download the app currently on all Apple and Android devices. I gotta look at the camera. Currently on all Apple and Android devices. It'll be in more platforms by the end of the year. Join the movement before you late and you catching up to it. I didn't know.
You already know. We're in the city of Philadelphia at the premiere of Oldhead. Comes out on Apex July 28th. Make sure you go stream, download it, support these local artists, man. You already know what time it is.
Unannounced for iRadio. It's unannounced for iRadio.